Hello and welcome back to Boopolo channel. My name is Pascal. It's been 14 months since I bought this and you were after requesting a follow-up on it. Thank you very much for your interest. If you like this video or any of our other videos, please subscribe. I'll put a link in the description below where you can buy this, so you can check the price out and buy this. It's 14 months. In the 14 months, soon after I bought this, I done my first 5K race, fun run. And then, since then, I've done 3 half marathons. Yes, and I'm training for a full marathon. This one helps me. I don't use this for my long runs on Sundays, but at the moment it's piping hot again, like always, it's piping hot here. And I can still do some training. I will be doing 30K next week in training. I done 26 last Sunday, and that's the longest run I've ever done. I've won some medals. Well, I won't say I've won them, but I've got finishers medals. So I've got finished three half marathon. Well, one was actually 24 kilometers. So my fitness level has gone up immensely in the last year. I'm already 62 years old. I was 61 the last time you were talking to me. I've just had my birthday last week, and it's changed my whole life. By having the treadmill, I am able to train on days like, if I can't get out one day, but if you're training for a marathon, you need to go on the road as well. There's no question, or even the half marathon. But I can do an hour on this, and you're not meant to go more than an hour on this. My wife does hers, and my 9-year-old daughter is now doing 5K runs. I always stay beside her. I don't know what the recommendation is, and we always put the safety kill switch on her. But I always stand here beside her ready to stop it and make sure she's okay. And she goes on the treadmill for training because of school, and she'll be getting her school holidays too. She's doing a 5K on Saturday with me and my wife. So the 3 of us are going to do 5K. And then the following week I will get my 30K in, and then up to 33. I think I'm following a program. The marathon is in 7 weeks. 7 weeks from next Sunday, so 7 weeks. Just 7 weeks and 2 days. Am I a bit nervous about it? Sure. If I can't get out on the road, at least I can do some and keep my fitness level up. I do get out on the road at least twice a week. And normally for 10K, I done 10K the other day and 26 on last Sunday. And that's part of the training. But for the speed work and this, I can come in here and I'm not confined to getting up in the middle of the night. It is 90 degrees almost, probably 90 Fahrenheit outside. I think so. It's been like that for the last while here. And I am still able to do it. So you were asking me, how is the treadmill? Yes, I use the programs in it. I covered them with you before. I'll just give you a brief clip of how we use the programs in it. I have not used iFit on it, so maybe I'm not disciplined enough to go by iFit. I like to do my own thing, or I do follow a program for the marathon, but I don't need iFit, I feel. But if you do want iFit, it's fantastic. Anyone that I know that uses it says it is. I'm training my daughter at the moment to do zone running, so it's like putting her in zone 3, and I leave her on the treadmill. She's doing about 4.5 miles per hour running, and let her run like that constantly for 30 or 35 minutes, and then bring her, I'll have her up to, she'll go up to whatever she's comfortable with. I can do the full speed on this, which is 10 miles an hour. I can do that not for a half an hour. I don't have fantastic speed because of my age, but I'm just bordering on 30 minutes for 5K, but I have not been practicing that. I have 31s, a few 31s, so if I concentrated on that, I would definitely be able to get to 29 something. But when you're doing long distance, I'm concentrating more as a stayer, as a long distance runner, which is probably more suited to older people. So I've gone through, I'm on my 3rd pair of shoes. I've done 1,000 kilometers or more in the last year. No, I've done more than 1,000 kilometers. And So I'll just show you again for those that didn't watch my last 2 videos. I've done the video of assembling this, and then I went right through the menus. I'll just show you some briefly of it and then come back. When we press the settings button, then it says English here. So English is going to be miles. Now, incline up and down. You have to calibrate this in case your floor is slightly off level. So we just go onto that and we press the incline, one of the incline buttons down here. One of the incline buttons down here, up or down. And it will go all the way up and all the way down itself. I'm not going to do that because I have my camera here behind. We can change the contrast by using the button down here as well, the incline button. So we can go down to 9 or 8 or whatever. Now, so that's all the real settings in it. There's a demo mode in it. After that, we'll make sure the demo is off. And then there are 20 workouts built into the machine. And they are accessed by these 4 buttons here, by calorie, intensity, incline, and speed. Now, some of these programs, these are completely... I've done one this morning, for instance. I done intensity. This one is 245 calories in 30 minutes, and it's a distance of 1.5. So that one should be easy enough. I done this one this morning for someone that, this one, the maximum speed on intensity 2 was, you can see the graph all along here. So every 2 minutes, this one changes. So the elevation will go up and down as you go through the pattern here. This is the highest one here. That one there was 4 miles per hour. See where the peak there? So that flashes as you're going through the program of the 30 minutes, the whole way across the screen. It said I had over 200 calories on mine. I don't know why. When you select your intensity, you have to press start then. It starts off very slowly here in the beginning, and then it goes up. And the incline, the highest incline on this one was 6 degrees. So it was 1.42 miles. I done it in kilometers because I train in kilometers. So but I have it set in miles because lots of people will use it for miles. Your speed there, as it says, is 4 miles per hour is the maximum speed. It will go down and up. It will be low in the beginning. It'll get high intensity, and then towards the end, it goes up fast here, as I said. And then on the very end, the last 1 minute, it slows down to about 1.5 or 2 miles per hour. So we can go onto the incline button, and it's the same. As you can see, this is a 20-minute one, and it's 0.77 of a mile. So it's 122 calories in 20 minutes. That one seems okay as well. We could do that. But start on the lower ones first, and then the next incline one is 20, and it's 1. You can see the distance that they're going, and then you can, but always remember where the stop button is down below, and you hit the stop button if it's going too fast, or you hold onto the bars and you put your feet on either side. This one looks like it's going to go really fast up here, so I wouldn't, the speed is 6 miles per hour, as you can see, the maximum speed there at that one. And then this one, incline 4. So you have to, when you are starting off, I advise you to go on this intensity 2 on this one, for the simple reason it's not going to go too fast for you. Now, and in that short 14 months, my VO2 has gone from 36 to 44, which is in the top 8% for somebody my age. VO2 is dependent on your age and your sex. So if you have 50 and you're 51 and you're 20-something, I'm way fitter than you for my age, if that's what you know what I mean. The machine itself stands up really well. We can fold it up so easily, like I will do it. I'm not sure if I done it in the last video or not, but it just lifts up like that. And it's up already. And like, that makes, we can push it into the corner, there's wheels there, I can push it in. It's easier with 2 people, but you can do it on your own. You can kind of drag it into the corner. So when you want to let it down, you just press your foot in there like that, and just let it go down itself. It's not going to fall on top of you. It's nice and slowly going down. You see it? Yeah. So my wife likes using it on 10 degree slope. I don't particularly like that, but I've done a hill climb of 10K, which went up to 1,200 feet. That was a killer. That was worse than a half marathon. That's a few weeks ago, but it's our local athletic club. I don't use the speakers on it, but when I'm running, I have music even on my watch, and I have pods for my ear. I don't like listening to music when I'm running. I'm just one of those, probably most people do. When I'm running on the road, I see people I know and they all wave to me. I used to call to them, but now I'm realizing I'm using energy when I'm calling. So I don't use the speakers on it. My daughter uses it on, but she has, I don't want her using pods because she's only 9 years of age. Normally I will do the intensity, some of the intensity ones. I can do most of the programs now. In the beginning when I was showing you, I was only able to do a few of them, the lower down ones for 20 minutes, but I have no problem to go 45 minutes now on the treadmill continuous. And as I said, I'd use it manually, completely manually sometimes, because if I'm going to follow what my watch does, when I'm finished with my watch, I just look on the screen here and I calibrate it within the Garmin watch. And then after a couple of ones on it, it knows the way your arms move during your run, and it will be fairly accurate the next time, if you want it for your recording, because satellite navigation does not work if you are staying in the same place plus inside. But even if it was outside, you're still in the same place according to the sat nav. So you have to have some connection between this. And Garmin uses it by the way you're running and a couple of other things, so your heartbeat and all that. I can get my heart up to 180 now, and I try to go in the lower zones now for training. So I will trying to go at 150 to 160 at the most when I'm training. I might even go less than 150 sometimes. So on the treadmill, I will bring my heart rate up higher because I'll be doing the sprinting ones. So I will bring it up to 170. For the belt, so I got this silicone, and this is, I got this silicone, and I didn't buy it in the spray because somebody told me buy it in the bottle. This is silicone grease. And you can loosen the belt. I didn't have to loosen the belt. I just lifted it up, put a plastic glove on my hand, poured some in there, rub it on both sides, moved the belt on again, and done it again, and done it again in 3 places, and then run it slowly, and that does it. Every 6 months they recommend you put the silicone grease on. I don't recommend the spray. So I'm just saying that to you now. I don't recommend the spray. So there you go. That's my 14-month follow-up video on the NordicTrack T6. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'll put a link in the description where you can buy that. And if you like this video or any of our other videos, please subscribe. The link will be seeing what the best price is at any given time. So I'm not going to give a price on it. I bought this machine myself.